Good morning, everybody. This is video, I lost count. I don't know what video this is on the SRT-4 build, but we are, for the most part, done with the engine side, building it up. So hopefully all those videos help you guys out as far as doing it on yourself, doing it on your own. And now we're installing the flywheel, the clutch, the drivetrain pretty much. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it did, so I apologize for my genius right now. Also, I want to give a big shout out to my boy Michael Baird up in PA. He recommended this ACT clutch. He recommended going with the ACT Street, heavy duty street, with the 6-puck flywheel, 6-puck clutch. And this whole kit, I got it from Modern, but you can get it from like SP Tuning, wherever you want to go. Also, a big shout out to all the PA guys. Pennsylvania has some solid neon guys, you know, from my boy Mike, who's been helping me from day one, to Zach Ellis, to Austin, was good friends with Mike, solid guy all the way around, and they all do track racing. So I appreciate all that. This is why I told Mike, what do you recommend, man? You do this, like this is what you've done. And he recommended this, so that's what I'm going to go with. So he said he had no real issues with it, so we're going to stick with that. I did already install the flywheel. Let me pull the seat up and I'll tell you. I already installed the flywheel, but here's what I did. So these are ARP, the flex plate bolts I got from Modern as well. No, I take it back. I got these from SP Tuning because these were back ordered for forever ago. So I got these. No. I got these from Derek Cox Racing. So these were back ordered for like 3 months or whatever the case is, so I finally got them in. So essentially what I did was, you know, take it out of the package, clean up all that stuff around here because it just comes lubed for just, you know, rust prevention. And then I installed it, torqued it down, but I installed blue Loctite. And you could install green or red, it just depends on your preference. I stuck with blue, but I put a decent amount of blue. And I torqued them down to 60 in a start pattern. Then I torqued them down to 80. And people might say 80 is too much, but I think 80 is the right amount, because if you're track racing the car and you're downshifting from like a high RPM to low RPM, then essentially you want to have that type of insurance that, I mean, it's spinning really, really fast and you're torquing it down, or you're downshifting to a low RPM. I'm just trying to do this preventative maintenance. And also, like I said, 2 steps in torquing, 60 and then 80. So when I did the 80, I just marked it down so I know which one. And I tried to do it in a star pattern so that it just it sit as equal as possible to the crank. So yeah, like I said, I just I want to give him a big shout out to Mike and all those guys up there, because I take his word. So but let's get started on the actual flywheel install and go from there. Hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I really appreciate it. We see a lot more views now, so you guys are awesome on the comments, awesome on the Instagram comments, and just thank you all the way around. So I appreciate it, guys. So let's start the video. Make sure that the flex plate is going as equal as possible on all sides. Right, the clutch is installed, torque to spec. They used to be torqued to 30 in a cross pattern. After the cross pattern, then we just torqued them around the entire way, another 30 foot-pounds. I did that by just holding on to the crank. You can have a buddy help you, it doesn't matter. Just so that everything is torqued down and doesn't move on you too much. So, clutch is installed. Let's get to the fun part, installing that transmission into here. High temp grease on the pivot ball and the sleeve and the spline. You can throw some in here as well. Throw bearings in there, clicked in place and coming out. So now we're good there.
One minute, 37 seconds later.
All right, guys, the transmission is installed. Look at that. I tried both ways of trying to install the transmission, and then putting it on the floor was a little bit easier than how I normally would do it. But yeah, once you get the bolts in, torque these down to 80 foot-pounds. So torque them down. Life is good. Got the good boy mount right there. Boy. So this is pretty much ready to go on. Don't mind the valve cover. It is just a Stratus valve cover just for right now until the other one gets powder coated. So yeah, now we're ready to throw this boy into there, but that'll be another video because I gotta see what I'm gonna do with the mount on the passenger side mount. I have an idea, but there's a way of doing it without having to put the strut mount in here, but I want to use a strut mount, so I'm gonna make it harder on myself just because I'm a glutton for punishment for the most part. So hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and then share the video, man. I hope these videos help people to do the swap. Share it to everybody. Share it to your mom. Share it to your dad. If you have a 2-year-old son, which I do, I'm gonna make sure he shares it to all his friends in daycare. He'll be in charge of that. So, but you guys have a good one. And the next time we'll do some more fun stuff. But see you guys soon. Have a good one.